in the morning. How's it been this week? What's been different?
Not much, man. I feel like they run their offense and they do it at a high caliber, and they do what they do. And I think it's going to be on us to have the correct eye discipline and go out there and execute our defense and just play faster than them.
Trent, can you take us back to the first playoff game last year for you? Obviously, it was a great experience, but what can you gain from that we can apply in the second go-around?
Yeah, honestly, really just the details of everything and how small of a margin of error you have in a playoff game. Like each play, every rep truly does count, because the smallest thing can lead to the biggest play that can change the whole game. So just staying focused for 4 quarters and really just making sure I go out there and be able to do my job correctly.
You ready to play in cold weather, to 0 degrees?
We've been blessed out here, man. It's been great through December, and, I think KC finally woke up. So,
Trent, what do you have to do to embrace the weather? I mean, is that a mindset?
I don't know, bro. You kind of just get through it, I don't think there's anything you can do to get through some 0 degree, -2 weather. So just lock in, bro. It is what it is.
There's a clip, Trent, before the play last time Tyree talked to you. How much did he talk to you during the game, and what's it like to try to bar for bar with him, or do you just try to not talk to him?
I don't want to say he talked too much, and he one of them dudes that he's not really talking trash, It's like all fun and games, and we didn't say much, it was all cool, and it was fun, being able to go against Tyreek, and he's jawing at you, and you're just going back and forth, competing and making plays, and I feel like that's why you want to come to the NFL.
Not just him, but Waddle out there too, and then maybe Arcane coming out the backfield. What are the challenges of facing guys like that too?
They got a lot of speed, man. That's one thing that we know for sure. They're going to try to hit this edge, and they're going to try to get their players the ball in space. And so I think a big thing is open field tackling and getting off blocks, really. I think this is a game where all 11 is needed every single play. So go back to that swarm, that relentlessness that Coach Spags talks about. I think that is going to be on display this weekend.
Did you find last year, and everyone always says, every preseason's one speed, regular season one speed, playoffs next. Did you find that was true last year? That it really does, speed-wise, everything?
Yeah, I would say so. When you get to the playoffs, all of these teams are great. Each and every one of us can go out and win the Super Bowl. So, everybody's just a little more locked in. Everybody's doing their job a little faster, and I definitely say the speed picks up for sure.
Did you guys? Now, almost everyone on the team won a Super Bowl last year. You got some young guys though, especially some young guys in the backfield. Is that the kind of advice you give them to be ready this week for it to be just a different level?
Yeah, I think that started even last week. They're going to play just old things like you never know when you're going to play. Last year AFC game, LJ Steve went out the 3rd play, and it was Josh Williams in there, Jay Watt, me, and so we tell the young guys all the time, you just never know. So go throughout this week, even if you're down and you're not playing, man, continue to act like you're going to play, and I think that'll best preparing for when their time's called.
Trying to stay warm when it's sub-zero and the wind's blowing and it's like the frozen tundra.
They give us really comfortable long sleeves that are very warm, and tights. You throw the ski mask on, you throw the hand warmers in, and you just bear down.
Can it be a distraction, that kind of cold?
I don't know about a distraction, weather's weather. There's nothing you can really do about it. So no, I wouldn't say it's a distraction.
What were the benefits of not playing in LA? Do you feel like it was really beneficial to you?
End of the season. Finally made it the whole season, which is a blessing, but your body definitely feels it. So it was nice, not having to go out there and beat on my body and stuff. But I definitely think it gives you kind of like this certain edge coming into this week. You feel like you're revitalized, you're ready to go, and I sat on the sideline all game last week, and I was like, okay, you kind of get that itch back, like, I need to be back on that field.
When did they tell you weren't going to play unless you had to go in there? Did you know all week? Or
they made it aware that I might sit down, so I was definitely aware of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Patrick's kind of been making a point of saying out loud, and even to the media, that they don't have to score that much because of what the defense is doing. Does that resonate with you when he says stuff like that? Does it give you a further level of pride in what you guys are doing?
Definitely. you love to hear that, especially from a quarterback like Pat, who I gotta say is the greatest quarterback I've ever played with and that I've ever seen. I think it just gives us more confidence, Lets the defense know that we're doing our job right, and the offense is seeing it, and we're just gonna keep doing what we need to do in order to get a win.
And I think before the season, a lot of you guys were making a point of saying you could be a top 5 or top 10 defense.
Yeah.
I think people scoffed a little bit that you could do that, and that's what you are. I mean, what do you think has been the biggest key to that?
I think just brotherhood. I don't think anybody around here ever got away from what we wanted. Our standards, our goals, and what we wanted this defense and team to do at the end of the year. And through all the ups and downs, through the wins, the losses, everybody kind of kept this same mentality, like, let's just keep going. Another game, another week, and just keep stacking days.
And when you say brotherhood, does that come a lot from having so many of you guys playing together for a couple of years now?
I definitely think so. Yeah, the trust factor's there. You see us, everybody's talking every day, hanging out, shooting basketball. So it's a fun team to be on.